how it works versus just looking at things. What do you guys think? Good morning. I've had a lot of questions about the critter people. Since we live in a brick house that was built in 1928, they didn't vent it like they do today. So, bricks usually stack like this. What they did back then is they put bricks up and down. So there are like 3 or 4 bricks up and down, and then they left a slat, like a little spot in between the bricks. So the critters are just running in and out. It's like a hotel for them. So as I was sitting here in my kitchen enjoying my lovely cup of coffee in my tree mug, I heard it was messing with the radiator right beside me. Off to low as I go. Remember the robot? So this is what I'm dealing with. These are the vents, and I still have to continue digging, but we've got 2 of those. So welcome, little critters. Come on in. Who lived by the train track and would moon the engineers as they went by?
You would think that would be me, but sweet little princess here liked to show her little booty.
It was my sister and I. Just finished at Lowe's. I bought something called hardware cloth. It looks like chicken wire, but it's really, really small. I'm gonna go home and get this project started and completed because I'm gonna win the war against critters. So for this project, I needed hardware cloth, a tin snips. I needed these Tapcon screws that will go into the brick, and I also needed a drill bit. This is the big hole that I'm trying to cover with the hardware cloth. As you can see, there are a bunch of lines everywhere, and this line actually goes in through between the brick. There's also one right here. So what I did was I cut a piece of the hardware cloth that fits perfectly over it, but then I made a spot right here at the bottom that will literally slip over that wire. And then I will attach this with the screw. Using that drill bit is very important to drill past the length of the anchor. Brick can be intimidating. It is to me because it's so hard, but those critters are. I attached this piece with 3 screws. I put 2 heavy bricks in there up against the bottom along with some other stones. I am going to caulk along this edge just to make sure that nothing gets in. Encouraging me to do this. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. Did Mom take away your fun? You're not so, well, now you think you're getting something. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the unwanted rodents. Please remain seated. Be nice. Okay. He grabbed it way too fast. Now that my critter duty is all finished, I am polishing all of these brass plates, and I think these are called door turns in the house. I took every single one off, and I am removing the paint by boiling them, and then I'm using Brasso to get them back to this beautiful color. So as soon as I finish these, I'm going to put them out and I'll show you what they look like. Answer a couple questions about the critters being in the basement. I had to start somewhere. So I could either put traps down in the basement and leave the holes gaping wide for more critters to come in, or I could go ahead and seal off the holes and catch the critters that might be down there or that are down there and get them out. So I decided to just start with securing the holes. Another thing is, someone asked me why I didn't do it from the inside. That's a crawl space. And there are a lot of things I'll do. I'll do a lot of things. I'm just not crawling in a crawl space. And I'm not going to pay a pest management person to come over and do what I did for $50 for $300. I'm no. So before I started digging, you couldn't even hardly see those vents. That much of the vent was sticking out. I would much rather see a little bit of mesh and not have to crawl in the crawl space.
Because you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose what I chose to do.
Hey friends, happy Thursday. I'm jumping on here real quick to share a couple of things about tomorrow. My romantic vintage style is going to be featuring our feature tomorrow. I will tag the rest of the ladies here so you can all follow and play along, you know, share your photos, tag us. We love to see all the beautiful photos